This is actually happening, by the way. The goalkeeper, not dead.
If you're an Inazuma 11 fan, I'm pretty sure you also had these questions. How does some of these abilities even work?
So we are going to be checking some isetsus from Inazuma 11, some techniques, and we are going to compare them to realism. If you didn't know, all of the abilities of Inazuma 11, they are actually happening. They are not coming from their imagination. They are actually doing these abilities. Axel Blaze was actually, that's his name, was spinning so fast that his feet was catching fire to the point that he was able to kick the ball and turn into a fireball. And keep in mind, the ball was insanely up high. These guys have physical abilities that are absolutely out of this world. But hey, let's watch something that is a bit more out of the ordinary. This is actually happening, by the way. The goalkeeper, not dead. Now, Death Zone. How does that work? How about we watch that next one? Because I cannot explain that. Phantom Shot is like a technique where you use pretty much like hypnotism, an illusion of multiple balls, but it's just one. Obviously, it has to be only one. But that's pretty much like an illusion. They also use hypnotism in this football game. Now, I will show you some abilities that don't actually make any sense or it has any element towards them. God hand is actually the hand of, no, I don't want to say the hand of God. Otherwise, he will be able to stop everything, right? But no, that technique is pretty much was his first one and is not as strong as it is currently. This man literally just summoned God hand just to stop a freaking football ball. By the way, that actually worked. Like, he literally hypnotized everybody in the actual field. Nobody could move. Now, I showed you guys the most tamed abilities in the whole show. Yes, those were all tamed. Now, one of the moves that I showed you guys, right? I will show you the evolution of that shot.
Oh, we riding, we drinking Jordan, we dancing on an island, we going like the finest. Yo, 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 Miss Tequila, and call me señorita. Ay, papi, come me killer, my legs up on the ceiling. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The jump that they did from the field to the freaking space was actually a reality. Don't believe me? I don't believe myself. Like, I'm telling you guys these stories, but I also don't believe myself because these abilities are just too ridiculous to even comprehend it. But these are just normal techniques. They can transform, by the way. Yes, yeah, these players can actually transform. I'm not even lying. Football. What he did afterwards is called Keishin armament. So you can arm yourself with actual armor, by the way, in football. Omega the hand. By the way, this is a movie, so he only used this move once ever. Like, these guys are fighting like for their lives. Like, God bless, man. And not that serious. Maybe it is actually. Actually, it is. The epicness is insane. Like, the monstrosity that these guys are actually outputting is actually insane. If we compare to other series, Inazuma 11 is beating characters that actually fight for a living. Hell, Inazuma 11 is being compared to Dragon Ball Z levels of character. Why am I saying this? You already saw them actually just jumping from planet Earth to space in a mere instant just to kick a ball. Okay? And turning that ball into a complete void. These guys can create black holes. Don't believe me? I will show you. And yes, that was actually a black hole created by a football. For those that actually watch Inazuma 11, what is the strongest isetsu that ever was created in the actual show completely? I do have one in my opinion. Now, you're asking me, why do I think that that's the strongest shot ever created? Every single player fused it within that soccer ball. Man, saying these things out loud, I sound crazy. But that's what it happens. Like, every single one of these players. By the way, the hairstyle and everything, they were Miximax. They all had two personalities, which were their own and another soul of another human. An ancient human. Like King Arthur. God, I sound stupid. They fused with King Arthur and their players to play football. Oh my God. Like, holy moly. How can you even... Who smoked this much? Like, huh? Now, you gotta smoke something. I gotta say, you gotta smoke something. Miximax is a player fusing a fusion. It doesn't necessarily need to be a freaking human, because there was a guy that fused with a freaking dinosaur. It was the freaking guy that you saw with the blue hair. That guy fused with an actual dinosaur. There were others that fused with dinosaurs as well. So you can fuse with a T-Rex and yourself to make a new entity that is twice the power, which, because it's your strength and also the strength of that other creature that you're combining, and then you can use both abilities. If the T-Rex had a shooting ability, which is freaking insane, you didn't even say that. If it had, you were able to do that. So the premise of that shot is basically the Miximax. Everybody in the team needs to be Miximax, by the way. Everybody in the team. So if everybody in the team is Miximax, which is fused with other people and entities and creatures, they have double the power, triple the power, and they all fuse within that soccer ball. God. And they all fuse within that soccer ball, and the other guy just shoots it. Everybody just get decimated. I believe that's the strongest technique that ever was created. But me personally, the strongest player amongst that era was somebody that fused with an actual tornado. I didn't write this.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home.
Now, these guys can also create the Big Bang. Like, they can create universes by kicking the ball. They can do everything. So, me saying that these kids can beat, I don't know, give me a character. Goku? I don't know. I really don't know if they can beat Goku, obviously. But if they could just kick the ball before Goku can do anything, they probably could kill Goku. But because they have literally a kicking shot that creates the whole universe. But you could say that, how can these kicks be so strong but not break the goalkeeper's net? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that net is made out of freaking vibranium or something. Actually, not even vibranium can handle that. I have absolutely no idea. Just because they need to actually make the reality of this net not operating on this freaking planet, just because they have shot the ball with so much power that they destroyed the whole field and the stadium, but the net was okay. So I don't know. So I know that these abilities that they are doing is actually real and it's actually happening. Otherwise, nothing would be destroyed at the end of the day, right? These guys can create universes by kicking the ball, brother. And they can fuse with animals, demons, bring out dragons. There was a series where aliens came up and they actually started kicking the ball to planets and destroying them. Actual planets. But I forgot to say that this is all just because soccer. There absolutely no other premise here. Not world domination, not nothing like that. We just want to play soccer. Or we want to stop people from playing soccer. These are the only two premises of the whole show. Play soccer, want to play more soccer, or somebody trying to stop you from playing soccer. This is just soccer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, okay? Now, have a peaceful life.